Hello everyone, this is Fi. Today I'm checking out the magnet trials. This is part of the Reddit Feedback Friday. We're going to give this a playtest. I'm going to go ahead and read what was posted on Reddit here real quick. The Magnet Trials, a first-person puzzle platformer where the player had developed and tests a magnetic gun along with his floating robot companion. I just went through a crunch period with it trying to prepare to enter the Indie Game Festival as a student game, and I would love your feedback. This current uploaded build has the checkpoint in the 5th level put in the wrong spot, so if you get stuck, you can cheat by pressing Control-Shift-O while aiming at a door to open it. Okay, so yeah, that was all that was written. So I don't know anything about this game apart from what I just read. I haven't seen anything beyond this screen here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that overlay. So I haven't even... How do we, oh. Hold on a second. Alright, so the box is the, I don't know, collision area for the mousing is a little small on these, but that's okay. Subtitles, graphics, resolution, anti-aliasing, post-process, V-Sync. Alright, looks good. I think this is a first-person game, so I'm not seeing... Is there controls? Options? So I'm not seeing anything for mouse sensitivity, which is mandatory for any first-person game. But I guess this is supposed to be red as in and you can't do it, or currently used for testing and are not ready for play. Okay. Oh, okay, well, maybe I'll look at that later, I don't know. Go ahead and click new game. There you go. Alright, interesting graphic style.
Time to wake up, Magnus.
Oh yeah, voice acting.
I've been working all night to craft this. No other AI could have done it. I've got a prototype.
Good morning to you too, Armitage. I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking.
Splendid. Follow me to the testing lab. I think you'll be quite pleased with what I've managed to accomplish.
So there's a little bit of distortion on the voice recording. Oh, do I have to click? Oh, okay, I had to click to gain control here. A little bit of distortion on the voice recordings there. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Looks like we got a little blender head. I forget, is that like Susan or something? I don't know. I can't really see if there's anything on that. It looks like a clock. Little picture. So I can't crouch or else I'm pushing the wrong key. I prefer left control. FE. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can do in here, but I guess not. Oh, did I just see my hand? What was that? Or was that some kind of a... I thought I saw something in the bottom left there. Maybe it's
Come
just
along, Magnus.
Maybe it's just a Unreal Engine
Please.
artifact or something. Okay, I'm coming.
No, really. Take your time.
See, it's pretty distorted. It sounds like it might be intentional, but I think it sounds a little rough to my ears.
I'm a little upset that you finished without me, Armitage.
I haven't tested it officially yet. That's not because I don't have arms, though. I was saving the fun part for you.
Right.
So we got some positional audio, sounds like. See? Okay.
After you.
Alright, so I'm guessing this is the magnet gun. I did notice that you don't really get a very good look at it. And like the way you're holding it right now, it looks pretty uninteresting. Oh, okay, so that helps. I didn't know it was going to spin like that, but now I can kind of see what it's doing, so that's cool. Alright.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
I guess I can like push her into the
Do you
wall or
mind?
something. Alright, so the left and right mouse buttons. Right mouse button pulls and then
Do
the
you mind?
left one apparently pushes, but there doesn't
Do you
appear to be
mind?
any collision with this. Alright, so the little robot guy just kind of becomes intangible when
I'm
it
not
collides with
doing
things. It's interesting. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Not sure about the volume levels. It's getting a little loud, I think. Not sure if it's too loud or it's just my settings.
Those cubes aren't magnetic.
Okay.
I thought you were a professor.
Very funny.
So I do like how there's all this contextual stuff going on here where you mention things like that. It's a nice touch. So the robot companion is no longer in the room, I guess. So that's a little confusing. I guess I'm just doing whatever I want at this point. I don't know. By whatever I want, I mean... Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright, so she kind of blends in. I think it's a she. Oh, I can open this. You can't push it though, so it's got some physics, so it's swinging around and stuff, but you can't push it. So I find that a little annoying, especially when you get in these situations where it can kind of flap around on its own for a bit, and then it might just get in kind of like just the wrong position, and then you have to kind of like fiddle with it more, and it'll, you know, it seems a bit finicky. So what might be nice is if you could push this by walking into it, but it has some kind of like a latch or something that just kind of pops open when you use the magnetic thing on it, and that sort of thing. So you kind of get the effect of controlling it, but it's not so finicky. And also might be nice if it just kind of maybe have some kind of a friction element where when it swings open it kind of slows and stops, and then like maybe it'll close by itself later or something, so it just doesn't keep flapping around. I don't know. That just seems like it would be a little comfier than this kind of flappy thing. It just won't stay still, or won't stay open for that matter. Okay. So is this where I came from? Alright, that's where I came from, so this is another thing. Okay, so, there is the issue of keeping track of where you are, so I guess it's darker in here, so that's an element of visual differentiation, I guess, but, the doors are all the same. Looks like I can just push that, but again, this door is just getting in the way. Can I just... Wow, okay. So it's not like, you know, Half-Life where you can just, like, get this into a state where you're holding it and manipulate it. It apparently will just launch you when you were... when it runs into you. So in theory, it seems like it could get messy. Certain kind of designs, if you can kind of fudge it by launching yourself. I'm not sure how broken that might be. It looks like you can kind of hover. Oh, alright, I'm through here. Got some auto-saving going on, that's nice. Music is nice. This is pretty greebly. Weird looking object. Can I... It's got a wire going to that thing. I don't know if that means anything. So you're over there. There's another one of these. So I guess that was where I came from. Something you could do, I think I've seen this in other games before, is... well, I guess it depends on how linear it is. So if it's relatively linear, you could put like a symbol that kind of, like beside the door or something, or even on it, I guess, that kind of suggests that that way is backwards. Whereas the other ones would have a different symbol, a different color or whatever. It says like that's forwards. But if it's more open-ended, then obviously that probably wouldn't work.
Please don't press that.
Okay, so she really wants me to press that apparently. There. Oops. That was the one she said not to press, right? I don't know about this one. What does that one do? Oh, there's a laser. I guess it's permanently on. What did that do? Just teleport me? That was a little weird. It's not really... Oh, these are messing up. It's not really clear to me why this would make the screen go black and I would just appear back here. It doesn't really feel like a teleport. It feels like... you know, if you're watching a show or something and there's a fade to black and then the characters appear in a different place, then you just assume that there's like some time that passed or something and there was like events that you didn't see, that sort of thing. So it doesn't really give the perception of a teleport. So I'm not really sure what the idea was there. But this seems simple enough. Can I jump over that maybe? The jump is a little floaty. You got a little bit of air control, not very much actually, but not zero. Can I manipulate that guy in any way? Seems like he's just doing his own thing.
I'm not enjoying this. Are you having fun?
Okay. So... I don't really know what I meant to do in here. Because I think that just activates the laser and then this kind of teleports you or something. I feel like it'd be nicer if there were more things that you could play with in the environment, even if it's like wasn't a purpose to it. It just kind of is a type of thing that tends to work in physics games. Just to kind of be fun to mess around with. I don't know. Oh. Wow.
Normally, the cylindroids aren't set to stun. I'd be a little more careful.
It is.
Relax. It's a controlled experiment.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
So I thought if I touched it, it would hurt me, but apparently if you touch it, it'll pause and then it lets out a big beam, so that's, I imagine, a bit more forgiving. Now, what am I supposed to actually do? Because that's where I came from, right? And then this is the only other doorway. The cube, I kind of took it off of this platform. So... Oh, right, so the other thing I didn't try yet, obviously, is this. Did that not work? It didn't work, okay. I think I'm out of ideas.
Are you having fun?
So I do like that this is a little more forgiving. That's probably good for preventing some frustrations for sure. And the audio feedback you get from it is nice too, because it makes it really clear that you have to move. What's that? It'll let you do stuff like this where you can kind of... You can pay attention to it without having to look directly at it. Just kind of use the sound, the audio cues. Yeah, I don't know what to do in here though.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable. Are you having fun?
What? Wonder what just happened.
Oh, am I in your way?
I don't know if the game detected some kind of a bad state or if there's some kind of way you can die from the velocity of the object hitting you. Oh. Okay.
Oh, am I in your way?
Well, then
There
there's...
you go.
What
Okay.
was that?
I have no idea. Let me check.
Take your time.
That's odd. I'm locked out of the mainframe. I think we're under attack.
Under attack.
Security cameras are no longer operational. Doors are locked. Stand by. This door leads us directly through the outpost containment facilities. I cannot guarantee your safety.
So, we'll be fighting our own defenses?
Quite possibly. Whoa!
Alright, so it looks like the cubes aren't allowed to be taken into other rooms by the looks of it, so... Alright, we got some lava. Ooh, that would be
This
pretty hot.
looks dangerous.
Yeah.
It's meant to be our last line of defense against anyone attempting to forcefully enter the outpost. Just don't step in it.
Thought never crossed my mind.
So this seems simple enough. Just gonna make a little hoppy bridge here. Should be pretty straightforward. So one thing you can consider if you're gonna be doing platforming, if you let off any direction while you're in the air, you kind of keep all of your inertia, it looks like. So one thing that can be a little tricky, and especially in first-person platforming, is when you're jumping, trying to make accurate jumps, is that you kind of have to stop over the thing that you're going to land on. So you have to kind of like press in the other direction to kind of counteract your inertia and that kind of thing. And it's, in this case, is not too hard. It looks like you can kind of just tap the other direction and it generally works, but nonetheless, I kind of tend to like if when you let off of any directional button while you're in the air, if you kind of have some I guess a bit of a friction, like horizontal friction in the air, so you kind of stop moving forward a bit gradually, but enough that you can kind of land on top of something. Which kind of feels better in my opinion than having to counteract your inertia, unless you really need to in some cases, but Alright, let me just check something real quick here. Alright. Back to the game. So we've got, I guess we're gonna do more platforming. I'll try not to get lasered. It actually looks like it doesn't look like I would need the cubes for this necessarily. Because I think I could just jump across this. Yeah, so that's pretty easy. About this door though, that's a different question. I guess we have to kill this thing. So, as I kind of discovered from before, it's not really obvious. There's not really anything telling me that this guy needs to die. I don't see any kind of like visual clues or anything like that. There is like a wire coming out of him, but it's the same kind of wire that is elsewhere here and like connected to the cube things and stuff, so it doesn't, it's not the kind of thing where it looks like the wire is indicating something special about this guy. So something like that might be nice, where you could use something like the wire or you know, to create this sort of visual connection between something connecting this guy to the door in some way. But beyond that, I mean, you could also just tell people that kind of explicitly that they just need to kill the guy for some in-game reason. You know? Oh, that's not good. Holy moly. Kind of got stuck behind
I'm not enjoying
the
this.
cube there. So in this case, I guess I'm supposed to try to bash the cube into him, but it's really quite awkward because you don't really have that much control over
Oh,
this
am I in your way?
kind of object. And even if you get it up there, it doesn't really have enough velocity to do the damage, so I'm not sure if there's any other intended way to accomplish this or what. Oh, these are getting melted down in the lava too. Is there any way to bring the cubes back? Because there's only one left over there. All the other ones seem to have melted. There's these platforms, but I don't know of any way of interacting with them. So that's odd to me. Oh shoot. Kind of skipped off the edge there. I don't know if you have any... I mean, that kind of felt like my fault. Like, ledge forgiveness there with the jump. You could jump like a few frames off the ledge. Apparently that was enough to hit me. Well, that reset the cubes anyways, so I guess I can...
Oh, am I in your way?
I have no idea how this is meant to actually hurt that guy, though. I'm quite confused about this. Guess there's no other option than to just keep trying. Alright, I got him once. Come here. It's getting small. These things, these barriers are actually hindering me more than anything right now, because you have to kind of get at this angle to manipulate the thing, so they're kind of placed in just such a place that it makes it hard to work with. Well, that's about gone, I'd say. I'm gonna try this one.
Oh, am I in your way?
There you go.
Was that really necessary?
Is it dead?
Well, it worked. Let's keep going.
Alright, well, kind of expected it to blow up or something. It's kind of just on fire, though.
Do I need to remind you that the Cylindroid 2.0 and I share the same blast-resistant armor?
No, I'm going to short its circuits.
Oh, that is a clever idea.
Okay. And how might I do that? There's another... Well, that would be my head. Shorted circuits. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, apparently that electrified me. It might be nice to have some kind of audio feedback for when you touch that, because if I touch that, like if I was faced the other way or something and I touched that and the screen just randomly went to black and reset me, then I would be pretty confused. So...
Whoa!
Alright, so the robot floaty drone person can actually get in your way because it does kind of steal your... If it's right between you... yeah, if it's right between you and the object you're trying to push around or whatever, it can kind of steal the magnetic whatever.
I'm not enjoying this.
Which in
Do you
certain
mind?
situations could be frustrating. So this concept is pretty weird, especially since it's like using...
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
Oh, I guess I need to use both of them. Yeah, there it goes. So that's interesting. I mean, it's clever. Oh, I think that kill. Oh, see, I don't like that. It just like randomly happened to zap me, especially after I already killed the thing. All right. But yeah, it'd be nice to have some other kind of. That's weird. You know, hint to what you're supposed to do with this. Like, you were just mentioning that these objects can conduct electricity or something. I think. Alright, so it's not really obvious. I can kind of notice that one of these, I guess that one's broken, and then this one's broken. The I guess glass shielding in front of it. Like, it's just not that visually obvious that that's broken like that. The fact that the little drone that follows you around can pick up that arc and kill you with it is kind of funny.
Oh, am I in your way?
Actually, yes. Oops, wrong direction. Alright, so you go vaguely over there.
I'm not enjoying this.
Also go over there. Go on.
Oh, am I in your way?
Get over there. There you go. Alright. Does kind of feel cool when you do that, especially because you use this guy.
You're lucky I didn't redesign it.
Right.
Alright, we have a sphere now.
A much-needed break from all the shooting.
So I guess the idea is this is going to keep rolling. We don't want it to fall into the thing here. That's kind of clever. Alright. Oh gosh. It's hard to it's hard to control on the horizontals like this. Why does it keep going that way? Alright, so that's annoying. So I'm noticing for whatever reason, like my expectation is that if I press it, like if I aim on the left side of it, then depending on whether
Do you mind?
I use left or right mouse button, that it's gonna push it either more to the left or more to the right. I'm doing that backwards, but oh, this didn't come back. Uh-oh, I don't think that's supposed to I don't think it's supposed to go like that. Okay, I might have to I think I can just do this. Yeah, for whatever reason, if I go on one side, it seems to... No, I'm not really sure right now. Seems unpredictable. Yeah, it's not really clear to me how it's affecting the ball when you aim at the edges, like to kind of control it horizontally. I'm not really sure. I can't really get myself down in here, can I? Well, I guess I did. I had to jump out there. Oh yeah, so this gap isn't me-sized apparently. So I'm having trouble pushing the ball out. I guess if I jump up here, maybe. And yeah, getting stuck in that is kind of annoying. I have to jump out of this if I get stuck in it. So I'm gonna try to accelerate it more, pulling it back first. That should do it, I think. Except the walls will keep catching it.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
Oh, go away! You're getting in the way. So yeah, unfortunately, it keeps getting caught on the walls here, so I can't get much momentum. There it goes. Alright, please don't go back in there. Oh, it's going fast. It's going fast.
Are you having fun?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that sucks. Alright, yeah, I don't have any way to reset it either, so I'm kind of stuck doing this. Might be nice just to have a reset button. I don't know if that's a thing.
Do you mind?
But since each room seems to have kind of a built-in reset if you end up dying, that sort of thing, seems like it would make sense if there was a button that just kind of killed you so you could reset it. So yeah, unfortunately, if you lose this down there, it seems to kind of soft lock it. Can I just push this? It just seems like I can. Maybe I was just imagining it. Okay. Oh yeah, I hate that. See, if I I want to pull it this way. I'm trying to pull it like on the to the left, but it's going to the right, and it's really annoying. I don't know how, apart from obviously trying to position myself around it, but there's not a lot of space to do that kind of thing.
Are you having fun?
You have to move pretty fast. Right, it's gonna hit me. Oh. No, stop going in that way.
Are you having fun?
And that, again, the
I'm not enjoying this.
little drone person is in fact getting in the way here. So it's a bit of a bother. Alright. Stop.
I'm not enjoying this.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Because there's very little space for me to position myself around it, so. There it goes. So I came from, alright, the door's right here. Cube. Elevator. So I'm wondering what would happen if the cube was under the elevator.
I'm not enjoying this.
I assume that's a possibility that's been accounted for already. It's obvious enough. Oh, I didn't get up there. Now what is this purple? Well, it's not water, so I guess that means if I touch it, it's probably bad.
Are you having fun?
Go away, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good either. Oh my gosh. So this is the kind of thing, if you could pick it up like in a, you know, like Portal or Half-Life, this sort of thing would be a lot easier. Alright, stay. Just have to try and get over here. Well, I couldn't get... I held the button for a little bit there, but I couldn't get enough force on the thing to roll it. I guess because the angle is at this sort of angle that's not very good for this sort of thing. Oh my gosh. And it runs into me. Alright, so yeah, this feels like it's more difficult than it should be. Because of how finicky the physics are. Relatively small platforms. And cubes salvage this? Oh gosh. Crap. Cubes don't roll uniformly, so makes it all the trickier. Alright, it took a moment there for the cube to seem like for it to even react to the magnet gun there, so that was kind of weird. Maybe I had it very slightly off of the model here, I don't know. I guess I gotta wait.
Do you mind?
Alright, so again, I was trying to push it. I don't know if that could have something to do with being, like, in a position where you're, like, touching it, that it doesn't react the same or consistently or something, or if it's just me that's being inconsistent, I don't know.
I'm not enjoying this.
There. Did I slide when this started moving? I think the cube might have slid a little bit and then maybe it like slid me. I think that might have happened. Or I imagined it. Is there gonna be another one? Oh, it's over here. That's a bother. Oh gosh. Cubes are not that much fun to roll. Oh, come on. Ah, that's super annoying. Oh my gosh. Goes again. See, I'm afraid it's gonna like dissolve in the liquid like it does with the lava. I don't know if that's the case. Yeah, I can see it getting smaller. Well, it's gone. Alright, so yeah, like I mentioned before, this seems like it's just a lot harder than it should be. Now, why isn't there another cube here? Oh, there it is. It's weird how long it took. I don't know if that's because it was still shrinking or something. Hadn't quite disappeared entirely. Oh gosh. Oh, that's so annoying. No. Okay. Now how am I gonna get this over there? She doesn't want to roll in that direction. Gosh darn. Yeah, this is a bit painful.
I'm not enjoying this.
Oh, come on. So if nothing else, one thing that could make this a little easier if you made it so that this liquid here was like something you could walk in, but like the cube wasn't allowed to touch it for whatever reason, something like that. But at least make it a little more forgiving. Come on. Oh, darn it. Right, so... I guess with regards to kind of what was the weirdness I was noticing with the trying to control the spheres and get them to move horizontally, like I guess you could try to account for... Shoot. Well, that's a lost cause. I'm not sure, because it seems like for most things you just kind of want it to definitely go towards you or away from you, no matter where you're aiming on the object. But at the same time, there are times when you kind of can't really manipulate it quite the way you want to, and it seems like if you could, like, say if you're aiming at this part of the box, like maybe it would pull the box towards, like, the direction of, like, the center of the box towards that point on the box where you're aiming at, that sort of thing. So it seems like there's certain cases where that sort of control would be better, but for other things it'd probably be worse, because it would be, like, really unpredictable, because you'd have to aim so accurately. So I don't know, I mean, maybe in theory you could have a different, like, you could hold a button and have a different control method or something that did that, but it might be a little hard to convey to people, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's on there. Uh-oh. No! That's impossible. So yeah, it's I think it's safe to assume it's pretty much impossible once the cube falls off the platform to try and salvage it by pulling it back on, because it just invariably ends up knocking you off when you do that, so it's unfortunate. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this part. And of course, if you can, like, roll it. Ooh. If you could get it, like, perfectly straight, like a line just right, you could kind of roll it across its edges and kind of navigate these things a lot easier, but just the fact that it's just kind of arbitrary what the position of the cube is going to end up being in. I just pressed the wrong button there. That worked out, luckily. So yeah, if there was some kind of either an object in the environment or something in the control method where you could orient this the way you want it, it's like perfectly straight, and then you can kind of roll it across its edges, that would make this sort of thing a lot easier. Like, a lot easier. Because you're not just at the mercy of the cube and whatever orientation it ends up on as... No, don't fall off. It just slid so much. Oh, it's sliding! Stop sliding! I'm afraid this will just slide off entirely if I left it alone for too long.
I hope you have a plan.
We both know you conduct electricity.
Oh, please don't.
It's kind of clever.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
Well, I'm hoping if I die in here it won't bring me back to that type thing. So we've got Platforms down. Whoa, that scared me. That was a bit sketchy. So I was trying to walk off this platform, but the way that these other platforms are moving, it kind of like held me on it while it was going up into the laser part. So can I get squished by this and die? I need to know now. Oh, okay. Oh, it just completely waits until... It looked like there's a little bit of weirdness when... Yeah, there's a little bit of a bounce where it kind of pops you in the air for a moment when that thing starts moving upwards. So yeah, I guess we're gonna... That looks like that's broken open. So we're gonna move the cube over there somewhere abouts and then try and get our little drone friend between them. So I think I can do this back here. Yeah, that seems to work. Oh, that should do it, I think. Where are you? Alright.
Are you having fun?
No, you can't go intangible. I need you to...
I'm not enjoying this.
I can't move you, can't move you up and down, so if you're going down there, I can't push you over here.
Do you mind?
That's a bit annoying. I need to, like... I can't crouch. If I could crouch, I could control the vertical angle
Are
of
you
this
having fun?
drone better. Alright, I guess we'll just have to walk over there. Okay. Oh my gosh, why am I back here? Oh my, really? Really? Oh no. I wonder even if that was... Why is it dark? I wonder if that was something to do with the developer mentioned putting the checkpoint in the wrong place, because I can't imagine this being correct. And that just fell in the water again. I'm gonna check real quick the game page here. The 5th level, I don't know if this is the 5th level, maybe it is. You can cheat by pressing Control-Shift-O while aiming at a door to open it. Oh, shoot. That doesn't help me at all. Nope, that doesn't help me at all, because I have to navigate this. Oy. Too far that way. Oh shoot, I couldn't... I wasn't pointed on the thing.
Oh, am I in your way?
No!
Oh,
come
am I in
on.
your way?
I don't know. Gosh darn it. That stinks, because it wasn't at rest yet, so when the platform started moving, it like made it roll off, essentially. What happens if I stand here? Oh. Okay. Well, that wasn't catastrophic. It's a little weird, but... that wasn't good. I mean, if not, at least it doesn't disappear immediately when it touches the water. Hmm. try and do this. Oh, come on. That was a bit sketchy.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
Ugh. So that was really unfortunate, especially since it, again, when I died before, it was because of that just randomly getting zapped by the electrical arc that I was creating. And like I heard the thing blow up, and then like I instantly died afterwards. So it's really unfortunate that that happens. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah, that was unsuccessful. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. There. That'd be very bad. No, that's not a good angle. Stay on there. Alright, we're set up. Yeah, unfortunately, walking over there seems to be a bad idea because it's just so easy to accidentally touch that arc and die. Again, I wish I could crouch down and then, like, kind of angle this guy up a bit.
Do you mind?
It always pushes it. For whatever reason, he's a little bit below. He's kind of hovering down below the level plane of my magnet gun thing here, so it's always going to get pushed downwards.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
I guess if I pull it first, that seems to help, so...
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
I guess I can manage here. Oh, don't fly back yet. You have to go further.
Oh, am I in your way?
Well, so I guess in this case a little annoying that if you, like, standing at the same position, it doesn't seem to try to move out. It just kind of stays there.
Do you mind?
No, you're flying back too early.
Do you mind?
Oh, I ended up pushing that. You're so close.
Do you mind? Oh, am I in your way?
Oh, come on, go over there. Yeah, it doesn't want to go over
Do
there.
you mind?
Game definitely seems to want me to walk over there and risk my life again. So I guess I don't have a choice. Alright,
Only a
Go.
fool would find this enjoyable.
come on.
Oh, am I in your way?
You're like right there. You're so close. Come on. No. There it goes. Holy crap. Alright, get
Let's
me out
not
of
do
here.
that again.
Yeah, please.
Come on. I saw you smile.
I most certainly did not enjoy that.
Right. Let's keep going.
Ooh. I guess that's just to demonstrate. Because the ball can't... Oh, do I have to get on the ball? And try and launch myself? That seems so awkward. Because it's a sphere. This seems like it'd be more sensible if it was a cube. Ah, excuse me. It looks like if you squeeze yourself against the wall, it seems to work. Now here's a lever, and Alright, so I'm seeing this little platform is flashing, so I guess that's what this is activating this thing. Oh! I was not expecting that. Okay. I don't really feel comfortable trying to walk on that. Alright, so this should reset it, right? Yeah. Oh, pressing the wrong way. This is looking pretty sketch. Oh, I can't bring it closer. Oh, it reset both of them. That's no fun. Can't pull it from here. There it goes. It's actually really hard to judge where to try and put this. Yeah, these seem to always want to go in these kind of awkward positions. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. That don't seem effective at all. And then, alright, get rid of you. Yeah. I mean, I think I could probably jump on that, but it just... It doesn't really look right. Okay. Alright, so I'm not exactly slipping off. Oh, that didn't work though. And now it's gonna reset everything. Why does it bring me back here? So yeah, some of these death checkpoints, for some reason, are getting a little weird. Like, I don't see any purpose in having to redo this part. Oh gosh. It just feels so random. It'd be nice if this felt like you had more control over the outcome here. It just doesn't want to move now. Oh, that's not useful either. I don't think so. Nope. Yeah. Maybe. So the jump is a little more effective than you might think while doing this puzzle. See, here's where I would like to have a checkpoint also after how long this took. So I guess we can do that, and then I can use you, presumably. Oop. Almost launched myself off there. So that's just there now. I'll try that again. Eh. That's not helpful at all. It's just up so high. That might be useful. I think this is serviceable. Oh my gosh. This is so scary. Oh no. Oh, I didn't fall. See, I fell off that like immediately before I pressed jump, but then I just luckily landed on this. Alright. Let's go. Whoa! Now that's pretty messed up. It tried to kill me. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
Only
going.
a fool would find this enjoyable.
Oh gosh, even this part's being a pain. I thought this would be easy. But it doesn't. I have to wait for that to turn off. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully. And then... No, I'm not ready yet. Oh, that sucks. Ah, that didn't work.
Are you having fun?
Oh, come on. Turn off. Alright, I hit my head on the ceiling there, I think. Now what is this? Little electrical doodad. Another one of these arc things. Right, that's broken open. Alright. Nice to have some sound effects for this kind of thing, when stuff starts happening. It's generally nice if you can get some audio feedback. We've got a sphere. Another broken glass type of thing. Oh, there's a... Huh. So it's gonna open the door. So this is the kind of thing I was talking about earlier with linking the enemies to the doors, but linking this now. So I don't know what the sphere is gonna do in there. It's gonna allow me to... Maybe this will do something? That's what it looks like. So, from there to there. Oh, there's a cube. Is that always there? I feel like... Oh, I guess that was always there. So once I activate this, I think it requires... Yeah, it needs something to stay there, though. Don't kill me. Oh, this is one of these panels. I don't get it. I understand I can get on this, like so, but then... Oh, I can pull that out. This seems awkward. Thing has a lot of inertia though, that's helpful I guess. Oh, just like that. Oh, come on. No. Ah.
I almost forgot about this room. It's one of the most secure containment areas in the outpost. Clear this room, and that door will lead us directly to the launch pad.
Okay.
enjoyable.
So the other one hit me. Okay. Gotta watch both this. Did that not damage him?
I'm not enjoying this.
Gosh. Oh, that worked for some reason. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, so that one has the armor on it, so we have to use the electricity. See, it's not very obvious if these are open. I think these aren't. Oh, that one maybe is. No? Alright, so this guy, I guess I just don't kill him. I have to try and work around him. Alright, but what about the door? I guess I do have to kill him. So the only other thing I can think of here is to try to get this to shoot. That's weird. Must be something else. I don't know what else is gonna open this door.
Are you having fun?
I do not know. I have no idea. Because this guy would arc to that guy if these are open. They don't look open. 8. I guess in theory I could have got these guys to shoot at each other. I don't know if that works. I have no idea. Alright. So unfortunately the laser things here, they seem to wait until they're in collision with you and then they stop aiming, so they don't point directly at you, they point kind of at your side, like the side of your collision object. So it's a little tricky to get them to aim where you want to. I don't know yet whether there's anything in the game that you are meant to intentionally aim at like this. That wasn't good. Alright, just have to... There we go. Yeah, that did work. Imagine that. Oh, seriously? The little flame on top killed me? Is that the idea? Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, I wouldn't consider this very obvious either. Although I was able to figure this one out. But yeah, what I mentioned about the aiming of the lasers, it'd be nice if after they detected you, that they would point directly at your center, or where your center was or something. Where your center was when they detected you. And then shot there. That would make this kind of thing a lot easier. No, I touched... Oh, that was... I didn't even think I was going to touch it. So it's kind of a big collision on that little flame thing that kills you for whatever reason. It seems very silly. So I think if I get closer to this, it might work a little better. Oh, jeez. Surprised that didn't hit me. Crap. See, it's annoying. There we go. Right.
Oh, am I in the way?
I didn't hurt him. so,
Whoa!
so this kind of box pushing mechanism is really weirdly inconsistent, unfortunately. It's kind of at the mercy of the physics. Which makes it quite wonky.
Only I would find this enjoyable. You certainly made quick work of our security defenses.
Just get the door open.
Wonder if I can fly up there. That didn't work.
The door is sealed. I could try unlocking it, but...
Wow. That worked a lot better than I thought.
Magnus, there's no time. The outpost defenses are crippled. It looks like you, are jumping down there. Luckily, I can fly.
Very strange purple rocks. Oh, is there more game? Jeez. I thought the demo was gonna end here.
These lines haven't been used for a few months.
Alright.
After we mined what was needed for our experiments, MIR ordered them shut down.
Is there a way out?
There should be an elevator to the surface around the main entrance. Let's look around.
Alright. Just gonna check on things real quick here, see what time it is. We've been playing for a long time and there's more game here, but I guess I'll keep playing. Go ahead and mute that. Alright, so what was I gonna say? Oh, the fact that you can kind of float yourself around on top of the cubes and stuff. I don't know if there was any point in the level so far that you could exploit that, but it seems like it would be pretty exploitable. I guess I can maybe sit in this and then... Oh, that's fun.
Well,
Holy!
can't go that way.
Oh my gosh, that went so fast.
Whoa!
It goes so fast. I mean, it's really fun, but it was just funny that it just launched me into this and it's like, holy crap. I'm surprised I didn't... I just barely caught this edge instead of flinging me into my death here. Okay, what is that? I think I might be dropping a few frames here and there.
If I remember correctly, the mining beams output an electric charge to destabilize and cut through the rock.
So these are reflected off the cubes. So this is the kind of thing that was in the Portal games, but you could control the angle of the cubes a lot easier, so this seems like it might be difficult. I'm afraid this will kill me. Yep. So that's annoying. Yeah, this seems like it'll be a pain, but I don't want to like preempt it either. I guess I can't move this in any way. Oh, yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I expected to happen. That's pretty annoying. You just don't have that much control over the cube here, so... what to do with it? Don't kill me, please. Please don't kill me, okay. It's like, I guess I want to get it going back in like this direction, and then I need another one. There's that, but how do I get that? Can I lift that? Oh, I can lift it.
Oh, am I in your way?
That's interesting. But how on earth am I going to get them at the right angle like this without without killing myself by the randomly flying around laser. I guess that's why this barrier is here, maybe, so you can like hide behind it while trying to manipulate this, but you don't have a lot of... You can, like, I have to go over here to pull it this way, so... It's kind of sketch. Oh, it still hit me! The barrier doesn't... It doesn't help, it hit me in the head. I mean, I guess... In theory, you could create barriers like this that didn't block your magnet gun, so you could like use it through this and then not get killed by the lasers. Oh! See, that seems about right. Or at least serviceable. No, come on! It's not lifting. It's not doing anything. I think there was some... Maybe there's some geometry in here that was kind of blocking my thing, but that thing's dead now, so... Wait for the next one. Man, that thing moves fast. Please make a new one. Oh my gosh, really? Why? Oh, oh my gosh. That's so annoying. I bumped into the environment, this little rock jetting out here, I bumped into that and it pushed me into the laser. So, I don't like that at all, dying from this laser thing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's not working. There's... Why? I guess I'm pushing it into that? Don't kill me. It's probably not... Oh gosh. What do I do? Oh, I can slide it like this, okay. It's useful. I don't know what happened before this thing wasn't respawning over here. There we go. Just don't kill me, okay? That's right. I can't squeeze in here. Why aren't you moving? Jeez. It's not moving. Why? Why won't it move? I don't understand. Okay, it's pointing on the target thing though. Do I have to get in the middle? Or is this not what I'm supposed to do at all? Why can't I go through here? Oh, did that open? Because I touched the target? I didn't know the door opened, so again, it might be nice to have some kind of feedback for events like that happening.
That's our way out of here.
Yeah, this is... I'm dropping a lot of frames right here. Alright. So, I'm kind of hoping this is almost done. Oh, I have to power this thing, I guess. It's got a cable going to this doodad. Please don't kill me. Please don't arc to my friend here. Where? Oh, you're over there. Well, at least it's staying out of the way this time.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
It's kind of weird, but... Oh my gosh. Okay, so I activated the laser and then the laser killed me. That's super annoying. Okay. Oh, jeez, it's just a... it's a death trap. Once, once things start linking up, then it's just... there's just death flying all around the room. Please don't kill me. Okay. No, freaking gosh. So yeah, you just don't have a lot of control over the angles, as I've mentioned and reiterated, so it's pretty messy trying to do this kind of thing. I don't know how to... Jeez, it's gonna kill me here. Something's gonna kill me. One of these things are gonna kill me. There's another barrier here. I don't know that it's useful. It's actually pretty close. This might work. Oh, well, I touched it briefly. I touched it briefly. That's all I needed. Wait, what? Oh, that was unexpected.
Looks like it's still in one piece. Let's hurry.
Woohoo! Well, that elevator didn't work. How, this doesn't look like a way in. I'm supposed to go around. Of course I am. Well, I saw the... oh gosh, I saw the elevator directly in front of me, so it was kind of coaxing me to go on there. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here, okay.
Keep going. I'll get the rocket ready. See you at the top.
Got it.
Oh, something mashed me there. Hello? Am I supposed to keep going
Where
up?
are we going?
There's a station positioned in orbit above the planet. We're going to use it to head back to Earth and report to Maxwell Industrial Research Headquarters.
Earth. It's been a while.
So this is a bit silly. There's not really any challenge to this part, but it's kind of like a bit finicky. Like I have to keep waiting for the elevators and everything. So it's kind of like this could be streamlined a little bit, I think. Especially
Welcome aboard.
since it's supposed to be the big finale and you're
Welcome
just
up.
kind of doing something kind of annoying like that. But all right, we have liftoff. Oh, I gotta stretch. Are you gonna blow up the planet? I don't understand why it would jettison itself backwards like that. I don't know much about rockets though. Is there more game? Oh, I can't.
Oh, am I in your way?
I can't move though. Is it because it's zero gravity? I can't pull myself around though. I can move that. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is interesting, but I'm confused as to why I can't move. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is zero gravity, but
Do you mind?
it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because in real zero gravity I could easily like push and pull myself around with the magnet gun here. Even if I could only magnetize this, pulling it would pull me towards it as well, so it's a little counterintuitive. That I guess I just have to make it run into my face? I don't know.
Let's head to the bridge.
What else?
From there, I can
doing?
set our course.
I thought this was gonna be the end of the demo here.
Only a fool would find this enjoyable.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. It's not... How do I get through the door? I have zero control. All I can do is smack it into my face and hope I kind of bounce where I need to here. There we go.
We're headed to Earth now. We should arrive within 20 hours.
Wonderful. I could use a nap.
The cryo bay is that way. Sleep tight.
Armitage?
Reactors have shut down.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
head to the engine room to see what's going on.
Oh no. Well, I'm not sure how much of this I can keep playing. The zero gravity concept I think is really nice, but I don't care for the execution here. It seems quite nonsensical. I feel like, you know, you could really easily make this so you could just kind of pull yourself around. I mean, I'm sure most of this stuff would be magnetic. But the fact that you have to make the thing run into you is just really awkward and doesn't seem a very effective way to move around.
Do you mind?
How do I get through the door?
Odd.
There we go.
Miro's manifest logs show no cylindroids on board. It's as if someone else put them there.
Okay. Well, that wasn't effective. This thing's gonna kill me easily. Oh. This is very weird. It definitely feels like I should be able to move around a lot more, especially with dealing with this laser thing.
Do you?
I'm still alive. Yep. Alright. Well, I did it, but again, I can't go over
Are you having
there.
fun?
Unless... Come on, I'm almost there.
The engine room is just on the other side of these shield doors. The remote airlock shield array is malfunctioning. We'll have to shut them off manually. I'm not enjoying this.
Okay. So I am making it through. I don't know what the heck that is. Why it's all red.
Are you having fun?
Okay, I guess I can't go that way. In any case, I think I'm gonna have to wrap
you
this up.
mind?
I've been playing for a long time, and yeah, I gotta, I gotta do other things. This part is really wonky. So yeah, just general impressions. It's a lot of wonkiness. I think there's some
Are you having fun?
definitely some good ideas. I mean, it's obviously sort of like a Portal-inspired type of thing. Physics-based puzzles and all that with your physics gun. It's definitely a lot of things. I think I mean, it's not like the sort of thing where it's
you
just a
having
broken
fun?
concept, but I think there's a lot that can be improved upon and with the execution that would make this a lot more of a successful gameplay elements. Obviously, I mentioned a ton of things that I felt were kind of annoying here and there, but that being said, I think it's all quite serviceable.
Do you mind?
And it's feeling pretty complete overall, which is something that I don't see very often. I play a lot of very
Only a
incomplete
fool would find this
games,
enjoyable.
so that is kind of nice. That being said, hopefully there's some useful stuff for you in here. I think there's
Are you having fun?
I mean, hopefully there is some relatively specific suggestions that maybe you'll find useful here. Is that gonna...
Nice
oh,
work,
okay.
Magnus.
But yeah, in general, it's just quite a lot of wonk and kind of like I mentioned before, you're sort of at the mercy of the physics, so you're not really in control as much as I think you could be. So I definitely think there are ways to work around that and make things function more consistently and predictably, which is what I believe would make this game a lot better. But the ideas are good. The art style's nice, and it does seem to be a lot of polish here and there aside from the actual, I guess, some of the core elements of the gameplay with the physics and everything that I would suggest could be more polished. But everything else seems quite polished, so it's pretty impressive, honestly. And I played it for this long, so that also says something. I didn't hate my life getting to this point. And I usually don't play games this long when I'm playtesting, so take that as a compliment. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up finally. Let me know if you have any questions. It's definitely a cool game, and I hope you keep working on it. Thanks.